Hello and welcome to North Penn News. I'm Sarah Conant.
And I'm Melissa Croak. In our first story, recently the North Penn School District presented its 7th annual art show. The show, which features pieces from students in grades K through 12, was held in the high school gymnasium. Judges were present at the event and handed out several awards. Vocal entertainment was presented by the 4th, 5th, and 6th grade chorus from Montgomery Elementary School. Among the award recipients was our very own Sarah Conant. Congratulations to Sarah and all the winners.
Just when we thought it would rain again, the weather broke in just in time for North Penn High School's annual car show.
Carburetors, chrome, heavy bass, spotless interiors, and impeccable bodies were all seen at their finest at the North Penn High School Car Show. The show has been an annual event for the past 3 years and has become the highlight of the Auto Club's year. The members of the Auto Club organized the show with the help of their advisor, Mr. Mike Boyer, North Penn High School teacher.
We have well into 7 months worth of time coordinating with Worldwide Stereo that we have here today, and the band Paintbox who's here today, and also some guest vehicles. So we have over 7 months of time. Every Thursday we meet.
The cars lined up in the bus circle outside of the cafeteria May 13th. Amongst the shiny autos was a 1946 Ford Coupe owned by Todd Atkinson and his father.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, we both rebuilt the engine. We did all the body work and did everything that needs to be done to it. I mean, except we didn't paint it, and I'm the one who cleans it too.
Todd was given the honor of being awarded Best of Show and also High Performance Awards. Along with a variety of students' cars, 2 special vehicles were brought to the event. A 1952 Chevy and a 1951 Ford. These vehicles are owned by friends of Mr. Boyer's and were happy to attend the show. Their love for their cars go way back.
And I have a 52 Chevy, which I bought, and we've been working on it for about the past 2-3 years, my brother and I. He's got the 51 Ford, and it was my first car, so I thought it was a good idea to go build one. It remind me of the days when I was young. And it's a fun car. We take it to some shows and we race it a little.
The students enjoyed the show as a whole and were happy to spend the day entertaining their fellow classmates.
The North Penn High School Thespians will be sponsoring 2 evenings of theatrical fun on Friday, June 5th and Saturday, June 6th. Scenes, songs, dances, monologues, mime, and food will all be a part of the entertainment. Show times will be at 7:30 p.m. in the North Penn High School auditorium. Tickets will be available at the door, and on-stage seating is available.
The 1998 post-prom party will be held Friday, May 29th, beginning at midnight and will continue until 5 a.m. All senior students and their dates are welcome regardless of whether they attend the prom. The party will be held at the High Point Athletic Club. Activities will include volleyball, racquetball, swimming, casino games, and a DJ with karaoke. Ticket request forms are available in the Student Center. This form must be completed in order to purchase tickets.
The North Penn High School Key Club is sponsoring a congratulation sale. Students can congratulate their senior friends by buying them a carnation during all lunch periods this week. Carnations are $1 and will be delivered after the graduation ceremonies.
Attention all juniors, tickets are now on sale for the senior class trip. Students that choose to go will experience a boat trip through New York Harbor. Tickets can be purchased in the cafeteria from May 18th through May 28th. The cost is $55.
Just a reminder for some end-of-the-year activities for seniors. The final day of regular classes for all seniors will be Thursday, June 4th. Final exams will take place on June 5th, 8th, and 9th. Class night will take place on Tuesday, June 9th in the high school cafeteria. Reflections will be held on Wednesday, June 10th at 7 p.m. in the North Penn High School auditorium. And the 1998 graduation ceremonies will be held on Thursday, June 11th at 7 p.m. in Crawford Stadium. In the event of rain, graduation will happen, rain or shine, on Friday, June 12th at 5 p.m.
Holy Family College in Northeast Philadelphia is offering 3 summer workshops for students entering their senior year. The titles offered are mathematics, molecular biology, and business. These workshops are free and offered to North Penn students. For more information, see Mrs. Chayota Keller in the Future Plan Center.
The North Penn High School cafeteria expansion is rapidly moving along. The outside coating of the drivet is almost complete. Electrical conduit are being cut and put into place with the cinder blocks. The ventilation system is being installed and connected to the main building. Crew are 20 days ahead of schedule and are working hard to complete the connection of the expansion to B and D pods as soon as possible. Keep watching North Penn News for further construction updates.
June 6th is the last remaining SAT test period for this year. Students can still register for this SAT on a walk-on basis only. As a walk-in registrant, there will be an additional $30 late registration fee. Registration booklets can be obtained in the transcript office. Students must complete and submit the registration form to the College Board before entering the center as a walk-in. All students must bring identification with a photo, a signature, and the admission ticket they receive from the College Board.
The North Penn School District has reached an agreement with Beaver College, Drexel University, and Montgomery County Community College to offer courses this summer. These courses are in addition to 3 non-credit courses offered by the district. The college courses will be held Monday through Thursday from June 22nd to August 5th at Penndale Middle School. Any person who has completed 9th grade as of this summer can enroll in any of the courses. However, some may have prerequisites. Each course successfully completed earns students 3 credits from the sponsoring institution. There will be a walk-in registration on Tuesday, May 2nd from 6 to 8 p.m. in the Educational Services Center, with a mail-in registration also taking place. For more information, please call 215-368-0400, extension 205 or 206.
Congratulations to Marilee Wasser and Mark Weinstein of Pembroke Middle School for their presentations at the Pennsylvania Junior Academy of Science competition. Marilee received a second-place award for her project, Who Had What, in the Behavioral Science Division. Mark received a first-place award for his project, Does Gender Affect Short-Term Memory?, also in the Behavioral Science Division. Congratulations to Marilee and Mark.
The Penfield Middle School team of Veronica Coker, Amanda Mason, Chad Owens, and Peru Patel captured second place in the recent Montgomery County Echo Meet. 20 teams competed in the areas of determination of water quality, tree identification, soil knowledge, and production of a concept teaching game.
Applications are now being accepted for the 1998 Career Camp for current 8th and 9th grade students. The camp will be held at North Penn High School June 17th through July 2nd. Students will explore career interests and options through games and interactive activities. Field trips will also be taken to Washington, D.C., Lehigh Valley Airport, the Art Institute, and more. A teleconference with students in Florida will also be held at the Bell Atlantic facility. The cost per student will be $60. Applications can be picked up in any middle school main office or by calling Karen Holmes at 215-368-9800 extension 460. The application deadline is June 1st. The Career Camp is sponsored by Bell Atlantic, Pennsylvania.
As a part of a culminating activity for the study of the Middle Ages, North Wales and York Avenue Elementary 6th graders had a visit from Christopher Davis, the Renaissance Man. An audience of over 100 students enjoyed his performance, which covered areas such as health, romance, religion, science, superstition, and the stage. Throughout the performance, students were invited on stage to emphasize and enact events. A wonderful and informative performance was enjoyed by all.
As part of their language arts instruction, 5th and 6th grade classes at Walton Farm Elementary recently corresponded with President Clinton. The students read about Clinton's recent visit to Africa, and after their own research, the students wrote President Clinton expressing their opinions about his visit. The president responded to the students by asking them to offer friendship and support to people in their communities and by working hard in school. He also sent literature describing careers of the people in the Secret Service and White House employees.
The General Nash Elementary School accommodated colonial and presidential guests during colonial days. Students heard the story of Betsy Ross from Betsy Ross herself. George Washington dispelled myths about his legendary bout with his father's cherry tree. Outside, students visited various displays and demonstrations. Some included the use of a flintlock, rifles, a foundry, and sheep shearing of live sheep. Staff and students agreed that Colonial Day at General Nash was a worthwhile educational experience.
Nash Elementary School headed into the woods for Outdoor Education Week. 3 groups of 5th grade students will spend the next 3 days studying the soil, water, and natural habitats of Fisher Park in Talmenson Township. The students will be collecting data for comparative studies between the different groups. The outdoor education program happens every year in the North Penn Elementary Schools.
North Wales Elementary students and staff successfully completed the second school-wide community service project for the school year. Organized by the North Wales Student Council, the students and staff collected new and used books to donate to the North Wales Public Library. The library plans to sell the used books in order to purchase new ones. Throughout April, posters and announcements were made to remind everyone of the need to donate books. The last day of the drive, nearly 1,500 books were collected, which equals almost 3 books per child in North Wales Elementary School. Each year, the school conducts service projects aimed at giving back at the North Wales school community.
Congratulations to Beth Boyle, the art teacher at Gwenmore Elementary, for being awarded the 1998 Children's Literature Teaching Award. Beth received the award for integrating literature throughout the elementary art curriculum from Beaver College. Her exceptional selection of books and connection with a wide range of artists, artistic styles, and concepts was outstanding. Congratulations on your award.
The district-wide reading is Fundamental Play will be presented on Thursday, May 28th at 10 a.m. in the North Penn High School auditorium. Elementary reading specialists, teachers, and principals participate in this play for all North Penn first grade students. Admission is free.
And that's it for this edition of North Penn News. For Melissa Croak and the entire North Penn News team, I'm Sarah Conant. Stay tuned as Kyle Berger comes to you with this week's edition of Sports Night after the break. Stay tuned.
Music is a way of learning, integrating all disciplines of education, creating a learning environment where children want to learn. Music is an important part of the classroom curriculum. Children experience history and world cultures as they listen to and perform music of other times and places.
What music means to me is to get a better education, making the sounds of the music and playing the notes.
Education in the arts promotes higher-level thinking skills by fostering creativity, imagination, self-discipline, teamwork, and self-esteem. Involvement in a music program leads to higher SAT scores.
The music program at North Penn has provided me with the skills I need to either pursue a career in music or even a hobby. I know that the North Penn music program will have provided me with the skills that I need to do so.
Music instills a sense of cultural identity and pride in our children. Music is the beat of education.
Week's edition of Sports Night, North Penn Television's inside look at the world of high school sports. I'm your host, Kyle Berger. Joining me today on the show will be Sports Night's Male Athlete of the Year, Matt Antunes, who won state championships in winter and spring in the 800 and the 4x800 relay. But first, let's take a look at the week in North Penn sports. Leading off this week is the story of the North Penn track and field teams and their weekend at the state championships at Shippensburg University. The Knights track team finished in 5th place in the team standings at the States. Senior Matt Antunes was a double winner for the Knights, capping off a spectacular career at North Penn. He won the 800 and then helped the 4x800 relay team to victory. That team included Josh Hebner, Pat O'Malley, and Zach Webb as well. For the maidens, 3 times wasn't enough, so the 4x800 relay team of Cheryl Smith, Tiffany Huff, Megan DeSimone, and Jen Crocco took home North Penn's 4th consecutive title in that relay. Smith also captured 6th in the 300 hurdles. Overall, the maidens finished in 10th in the team standings, a far cry from that championship that they captured last season. That championship relay team is made up of a senior, a junior, a sophomore, and a freshman, so look for 5 straight next year on the track in the 4x800 relay for the maidens. Well, in the tennis state championships, North Penn's Cliff Nunn was the defending champion, but he was given a tough draw in the bracket and could not repeat as champion, which cost him the chance to be the first ever 4-time state champion in tennis. He wound up in 4th place, and Cliff lost his semifinal match to Hempfield's Brian Endress Fox 2-3 in In the consolation finals, he lost to Shadyside Academy's Brandon Tung in 3 sets, 5-7, 6-4, and 6-3. Despite not winning this year, Nyun is optimistic about the next 2 years, and there's nothing wrong with being a 3-time state champion. The girls lacrosse team has enjoyed a week off as they prepare for this Wednesday's opening round playoff game against Marple Newtown. Game time is 3:30, and it will be played here at North Penn High School, so come out and support the maidens. And speaking of lacrosse, congratulations to North Penn class of '96, Kristen Somar, who not only was a member of the national champion Maryland lacrosse team, but was also a first-team All-American. Somar, a sophomore for the Terrapins, was an integral part of the Maryland defense and was also named to the All-NCAA Tournament first team. She's also on the national women's lacrosse team. Best of luck to Kristen. And that's your look at North Penn sports. Stay with us, though, because after the break, SportsKnight Male Athlete of the Year Matt Antunes will be here to talk about his future in track and field. Stay with us.
Good afternoon, officer. My license and registration. Cheeseburger? It's hot out today, huh, officer? Maybe my tail lights out.
Shouldn't you be carpooling?
I guess you're right.
I guess I am.
Carpooling can save up to 600,000 gallons of gas a year. This message sponsored by Ad Council and Earthshare.
SportsKnight, everyone. Right now we're joined by North Penn track and field standout and SportsKnight Male Athlete of the Year, Matt Antunes. Congratulations on your season, Matt.
Thank you very much.
Now, you weren't always involved in track and field here at North Penn. You were a football player and a wrestler earlier in your career. Now, what got you involved in track and field?
Just pretty much winning in gym. I decided I was pretty quick, so why not go out and, give it a try. In the beginning, I was pretty sure I was going to be the next football or wrestling star. I wasn't too sure which, but they were my main sports. And I played football 8th, 9th, and 10th, and I wrestled 8th, 9th. And I wrestled a little bit of varsity in 9th grade, but, with the dieting and everything, it really wasn't what I was cut out to be.
Yeah, I know all about that. That's pretty rough.
Yeah, and as far as football, I wanted to play D1 sports in college, and 160, and as linebacker, it really wasn't going to work out for me. So I just kind of focused on track to see what I could do there.
So your track career has basically had a springboard ever since you decided to focus just on track.
Yeah. When I really started running cross country and running winter track, seriously, that's when really things took off for me.
Now you talk about winter track and spring track as well. Expectations were high for you this year after your junior season. Any more pressure this year on you?
There was some pressure, I guess. I was the top finishing junior in the half mile last year, both indoor and outdoor. So I was kind of expected to come out here and do well.
Okay, now the half mile, the 800, you ran the fastest in the nation indoors this winter. What did that feel like?
It was a good feeling. I was pretty excited about it. I had to miss nationals. I got hurt at the end of the indoor season after states. But my goal was always to be a state champion, and we ended up taking home 4 state titles between the relays and my opens. So, I really met and exceeded my goals as far as that was concerned.
Now, speaking of state championships, let's talk about the spring championships this past weekend at Shippensburg. You got to take home 2 championships, individually in the 800 and then as part of the 4x8 relay team. That's a pretty good way to end your high school career.
Yeah, I went through pretty much undefeated in the 800, and the 4x8. That really means more to me personally than even my open event, just because the guys came together so well for it, and you get that team camaraderie thing going on, and it's a lot of fun. It was a good weekend.
Now explain. We had 4 people in the relay, but technically you had a 5-member team. You had Dan Tantino in the mix of things, helping you qualify for states. What happened there?
We just happened to have like 5 really good half-milers this year. We had 5 guys to run under 2 minutes for the half mile, and I mean, most teams would love to have 1 guy. And we ended up having 5, so we could switch off people running them different days to rest people and not rest people. And it just turned out that we ran the fastest 4 in state championships with the fastest 4 splits. And that was pretty much a coaching decision, just because last year we lost by 0.02 of a second. So even the smallest difference or the smallest margin, I mean, we really couldn't play around with it a whole lot.
So obviously it feels good after losing by the slimmest of margins last year to come back and win by a good deal this year.
Yeah, I was the only person returning on the relay, and that was definitely running through my head pretty much the whole time when I was anchor, and didn't want anybody coming up on me or anything. So.
Okay, now looking toward the future, you're off to the University of Virginia next year to run for the Cavaliers. Explain the decision process that made that you wanted to go to Virginia and you wanted to be running track for them.
I knew I wanted to run track in college pretty much after high school, and I had 5 official visits scheduled: Georgetown, the Naval Academy, Villanova, Boston College, and Virginia. And I went to the one at Boston College, and I had a terrible time. I didn't like it up there at all. It was cold, and they had no track. Once I got up there, I found that out. And then I went down to UVA, and I just had such a good time. It was just such a great place that I canceled my other 3 visits and signed early with Virginia.
So that's good to have that out of the way, of course, before heading into states.
Yeah, definitely. It was a good feeling for me, just because I didn't have coaches calling other than my own coaches and bothering me, and I didn't have to worry about where I was going to sign, or I didn't have to perform every weekend for anybody in particular. I could just go out and concentrate on my personal season.
Okay, well, congratulations once again on your excellent season, and thanks for being on the show, Matt, and thanks to you for watching Sports Night. For all of us here at North Penn Television, I'm Kyle Berger, and I'll see you at the game.